Is income disparity worse in urban or rural areas? Income disparity is a hot topic right now, and many are asking, is income disparity worse in urban or rural areas? This question is especially relevant as we see ongoing discussions about economic inequality. Just yesterday, reports highlighted how different regions are grappling with these issues. People are searching for clarity on how income inequality affects their communities, whether they live in bustling cities or quiet towns. Income disparity exists in both urban and rural areas, but the nature and extent of inequality differ. Research shows that income inequality in urban areas is often more visible. In cities, there are higher income concentrations and greater access to well-paying jobs. This visibility can lead to stark contrasts between the wealthy and those struggling to make ends meet. In contrast, rural areas tend to have lower median incomes overall. However, they face unique challenges related to limited economic opportunities and access to essential services. For example, in Israel, inequalities across ethnicities tend to decrease in rural areas. This is mainly because median incomes are generally lower in rural Jewish local authorities. Yet, poorer local authorities, often in rural areas, lack resources to provide adequate public services. This situation widens socioeconomic gaps between local governments. Accessibility to hospitals and schools is significantly better in high-income urban areas compared to low-income urban and rural areas. This indicates that income disparities affect service access more sharply in urban settings. In the United States, rural Americans are more likely to participate in the informal economy. This participation can obscure official income measures and complicate assessments of income disparity. Wages in rural areas tend to be lower on average. For instance, non-manufacturing wages in rural counties average about $58,000 annually, compared to $80,000 for manufacturing wages. Although rural communities may benefit from investments in advanced manufacturing, workforce turnover is high. Economic mobility remains a challenge for many. Urban areas often display greater income inequality due to the presence of both very high and very low earners living close together. This situation can exacerbate social issues like homelessness and poverty. Meanwhile, rural areas may experience less visible income disparity. However, they still face persistent poverty and fewer economic opportunities, which contribute to inequality and social challenges. Overall, income disparity tends to be more pronounced and visible in urban areas. This is due to wider income ranges and concentrated wealth. But rural areas suffer from lower incomes, fewer services, and economic stagnation that deepen poverty and limit upward mobility. Both urban and rural settings requiring targeted policy approaches to address the specific forms of inequality they face. Understanding these differences is essential for creating effective solutions that help communities thrive.